Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Doors Are Overrated podcast. And today, your hosts are here, Rio and
Sam.
Yes, and
we
got
have a guest.
Drew6god.
Yo, what's up?
From Twitch. And he's recently started a YouTube channel, which is awesome. And today we're going to be talking about Danganronpa. I mean, you know it if you know it. If you don't know it, then you don't know it. It's pretty apparent. So starting off with the first game, we're not going to do a rundown here because you should already know about it if you're clicking on this video.
Obviously.
A lot of funny things in the first one before we get into dark crap. You always have to get into the nice stuff before you go all
yeah.
despair.
Yeah.
Because nice despair. First of all, funny shots. There's quite a few funny. Like you pause the game. I think you can pause the game.
Nah.
Oh no, like
in a sense you can.
Like you take a screenshot on accident or something, and there are quite a couple funny ones. One of them hopefully will be run by the screen if we have good enough editing job. I'll just send it to our editor.
Who is your favorite
Which one
sprite?
you're talking about?
There's like a million of them.
Favorite sprites?
Yeah.
We got, I like the one time used, it was, shoot.
My personal favorite sprites are from Eevee.
I love you. Such a classic. I like a lot of Akane sprites, even though the strong one.
This is the first one.
Oh, the first Aoi too. I loved Aoi. I don't remember Aoi's first name, but I loved
one
Aoi.
shot. The funny shot. They used the sprite about once, and it was such a funny moment in the show. Like, so basic scene. Aoi thinks that Makoto's a perv. Basic rundown of what happened in that scene, and so she makes this weird face. It's so funny. I could show a picture on it.
Goddamn Makoto. Honestly, he wasn't like that in the beginning, right? But then like he kind of got like baited into it by all of them, especially by Hold on, I have to find his name. The bigger character, the one that only like 2D, 3D women, or 2D women.
Hifumi.
Yeah, he kind of baited everyone into the perversion. And it's like, dude, I thought you were only into anime. What's going on?
And then
there's definitely sus moments.
The computer part. Oh my god, no.
Yeah, that computer just had a better love story than like every other character.
He and the computer. And then Taka.
Yeah, talking the computer because of
Ando butter.
not the butter.
You can't joke, bro. You can't say that.
Yes, I can.
Not a real one. They have to do that, my boy, like that.
Dude, Mondo. I love Mondo.
I was actually kind of sad when Mondo died.
It was kind of. It was like a sad it was a sad kind of dumb death or dumb kill that he did. Like it was like in the moment he was feeling really bad about his life, but it's like, dang, you didn't have to go, you didn't have to kill there. You didn't have to do that.
Like, oh god, keep forgetting the names.
Yeah, same.
Damn it.
Think
Like,
I'm
she
not like
wasn't
y'all.
sus at all. She wasn't doing anything. She was just trying to get strong. And then he killed.
Cheerio.
Yeah, Chihiro. Like,
Chihirio's not even a girl, bro.
let's work out, and he's like, bet. We'll work out.
I'm still used to it.
Then he goes all monologue and kills him. Just like
Middle of the monologue. I don't, honestly, I'm not working out with anybody if we're all in a deaf school. It's a wrap.
yeah.
My brother was
No,
killed.
I'm not taking
Yeah,
chances,
that's
bro.
a good reason to kill this innocent boy. Yep, totally.
No chance. You know what was the saddest one? What honestly, it hit my heart. The first death.
Oh my god.
I forget what her
I mean,
name was.
Leon kind of deserved it.
Yeah,
but
no, but it's like
Sayaka, why?
Sayako is trying to set us up though. She wanted us to die. She wanted Makoto to die. And it's like, I thought she was a queen. I was ready to pronounce my love. And I'm like, not like this.
And my betrayals.
That was an
Honestly,
enemy betrayal.
I didn't even like her before that.
You didn't like her?
Actually, was kind of rooting. I kind of wanted her to be the end character.
I wanted her dead, bro. She was causing too much cliches.
Dang.
Too much cliches.
She was. But I still, I'm like, my boy, 5 minutes in, my boy already got him a queen? Okay, talk your talk. I was ready. I was like, he got him a queen? Okay.
And then...
I was like...
And then Danganronpa.
I was like, this feels awfully too similar to Harem.
Oh, yeah. But there was no one else that liked him, so it wouldn't have been a harem.
Yeah, but I was ready for it to be real.
I've seen so many harem anime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're like, oh, that's what this game's gonna be. I think it would also good that they set her up to die first, so that you know that anyone is disposable. Like, no one is safe.
Yeah, you know, they kind of wanted to kill it's like the people at frick, what's the studio's name? The studios were planning on killing those guys first, just because they stood out too much. I think it was like, what? Leon, I wanted to see what Leon would do, and then he gets killed.
The developers killed them off first because they were using them as models, and they got tired of them.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was very interested in Leon.
Wasn't the first kill in the demo something completely different than the kill in the game?
Oh yeah. It was Hiro died.
Hiro died and who killed him?
The one that should have been dead. Rip.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of sad that they didn't kill Hiro the whole entire time.
They said, oh, you thought you knew from the demo? Nah, you don't know. You don't know.
I don't know. I like some moments with Hiro.
The reason why he was killed in the demo is because they were never gonna kill him anymore in the game, which is so sad.
He had his death. That's it.
Like, he gets killed in the demo. Sorry, he's never gonna die when you play him in the real game.
That reminds me of
It's a shame too because he was the oldest one.
The first time that you choose to die as Makoto. Like, you could choose either you die or Kyoko.
Kyoko dies.
Yeah, I chose Kyoko the first time. And then when I saw her die, I felt so much regret. I didn't even finish the scene. I closed the app and I started over again. I was like, nope, I'm not. I'm not watching this happen. I thought it was gonna be like I send her to die and then she finds a way out. She did not find her way out of that one.
She died. Damn it! Like,
dude, you should know. Makoto's the ultimate lucky student.
Got set up by the trap, and then you realize that no one actually killed it, and it was just a friggin' cheat in the game. Which I'm surprised Byakuya didn't comment on.
What I'm interested in is why did Chiaki, was it? The guy character save Makoto but not Kyoko? Like why Chihiro. Why would Chihiro save Makoto but not?
Because ultimate lucky student.
But he
and plot.
But he wasn't even the
Probably
lucky
just
student.
because they wanted it to be the bad end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cause like canonically he's not the ultimate lucky student. He's the ultimate hope. There's only actually one ultimate lucky student.
And he's crazy.
Yeah.
But I love him.
And with the same logic you're using, he didn't get that ultimate hope prowess all the way until the end.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, he never really had that. Like, that wasn't why he was admitted into the school. Like, he wasn't lucky.
Yeah, he was actually pretty lucky. It's explained in DR3 anime.
It is.
Is DR3 canon?
DR3 is canon, yes.
DR3 is
but
canon.
It's not DR3.
Oh, okay. Because if it's canon, then it kind of invalidates the whole series, right?
No, because
that's a debatable question.
True.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that? Even though I know we're talking about one, but this doesn't have to be like in a timeline fashion because
I don't know if it's the anime fits.
I think it goes really well.
Yeah,
like,
especially since they made one of the arcs prequel.
Yeah, especially the first arc, it pretty much just tells you what went down.
What they explained in DR2.
Okay.
And then the other part of the arc is like what happened after.
Yeah, what's happening? It's set at the same time as DR2 and UDG.
Okay. Alright, we could talk about, I guess, the ending of one and how we felt about it. If you guys
Okay. Yeah, sure. Damn.
The ending to one kind of surprised me. I didn't expect there to be some twins action going on, and it surprised me. And it also made me a little bit sad because I'm like, damn, how dare you kill off your sister like right away? That's so messed up.
That was the thing I was shocked by. I'm like, dude, you kill your sister in the first 5.
Yeah.
That's so messed up.
If you saw DR3, that I get you're the ultimate despair, but that person looked up to you like you were a hero, even though you're technically.
I mean, anti-hero, right? I mean, I guess you could be a hero with. There's always two sides of a hero, right? Because you could be a hero doing what other people think is evil. So yeah, in a way, she was a hero. But it's like, dang, your own sister? But then she goes to say that, like, it fits with her character because if she's the ultimate despair is honestly losing a family member because of something you did. It'll only make you sad. But it's like, dang.
And then she laughs it off because, she's freaking Junko. I mean, come on.
I don't. The reveal that Junko was that Mukuro was a fake Junko and Junko was the mastermind. Didn't really shock me all too much the first.
Yeah.
They kind of let somewhat.
I kind of picked up on it on Mukuro's skill.
It kind of got obvious that there was something fishy with Junko's death.
Yeah, because those lines.
Yeah.
I was just surprised. Like, I think what they were trying to make everyone think was that in the beginning it was like a whole like an organization behind it instead of like this singular person. Like I thought there was gonna be people behind the scenes. Like who would really have thought that it would just be one person trapping everyone in here?
Be Zero Escape style, you know, even though I hadn't seen Zero Escape. I kind of thought it'd be something more like sci-fi. Ooh, this is like some people, and then timeline jump.
I thought it would be like some millionaire organization, just like, you know what, we're tired of humanity, so we're gonna put on a show right now. But
yeah.
Wasn't like that at all.
The second half of the reveal, it legit kind of shocked me. I did not figure.
It was surprising.
Yeah.
But I mean, the first time I saw it, I was watching Hiding can stream it.
The first time I watched it, I was watching the anime.
Oh, the anime. I can't make a comment on the anime.
The anime to Trigger Happy Havoc. I mean, it's what got me into it.
The anime for Trigger Happy Havoc wasn't bad, but there were some parts I just friggin' didn't like. Like the scene where Makoto goes into the library, the secret library, and just gets whacked.
Yeah, it was so random.
It was so, but in the anime it was so friggin' scary. I'm like, shit, and I had nightmares for a couple days. You know, the classic scariness.
I don't know, that didn't scare me.
It was just kind of freaky, like the music and then suspense. You're in a dark hallway and then somebody just shows up, whacks you in the head, boom, and it gave me a heart attack.
Yikes.
For those of us scared of the dark, it's like that's my worst fear. It's anything happening in the dark.
Is somebody coming up and whacking you with a bat? Nope. Sorry, I'm out of here.
No, if I hear any noises, I'm out the house. This is your house now. I don't play with you.
And imagine being like trapped in a place where everything was like dim lighting and crap.
Ah, bro, that.
Damn.
That scared me sometimes. I'm not scared of the dark. Not scared of the dark, bro. If it's dark all the time and I can easily get jump scared by anything.
You just get stabbed by some random despair craze.
Bro, yeah, imagine, bro. I would be terrified.
When DR becomes a scary game or a scary show. I didn't expect this at all.
I know.
Yeah.
It was like, huh? Wait, what now? What now? So, I think we can move on to Danganronpa 2. Yes. Super Danganronpa.
I love the second one, I think, the most out of all the games or all the shows. Just because Ibuki, my queen. Ibuki! I miss you.
And she died.
I know. They didn't have to do that to her.
It's like a rip scene showing her being hanged.
Yeah.
Her death was the dumbest one.
The best part about DR2 was that Nagito, yes, exactly. I mean, come on. Everyone says they hate him. I don't think so. I think they just hate him because of the context.
The ultimate lucky student, right?
Like, ultimate lucky student, okay, he's already stealing Koto's mojo. And he also is hope obsessed, you know, so they hate him immediately.
So how do you feel about him? He's very polarizing.
He's quite annoying. Like, He's so annoying, but at the same time, when I saw him, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, no.
Kyoko was the worst character for me.
Oh god, Kyoko is so annoying.
Yeah.
Especially, you're in a class trial. Kyoko,
She just stopped to insult Mikon.
Even though in the end she died because of Mikon, which is so funny. I didn't like that. Chapter, but the context. Without context. Without much context, here's your context.
I was happy when she died. When I saw her dead, I was like,
Second game also gave us the worst character of the series. I don't think there's any, like, the chef. I don't think there's any question that guy is, like, if not the worst, one of the worst characters they've ever come up with.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of the worst, yes. The worst character is still Angie.
I don't know. Angie was actually kind of right in a sense. I mean, you saw what happened with the fake memories.
Straight up annoying.
At least she had cute sprites. What the fuck did I don't even know his name. Teru, whatever the fuck his name was. The chef. I hated the chef.
Yeah, bro. I like Teru's
His sprites were pretty nice.
He was
At the end of the class trial when they show he's guilty.
Yeah, the pervy sprites I did not like, but bro, some of his sprites are pretty fresh.
Like one of the baffled sprites where he has like all the foam in his mouth.
Yeah.
And that fake accent he pulled out, or I guess it was his real accent.
It's his real accent.
And he did have a sad ending, like when before he died, when he starts falling off his mom. That was so sad.
I felt I had the feels there.
Yeah.
But then, Monokuma, I just said the curse word.
Monokuma just straight up.
Just like,
put him in a fucking volcano. That is the
the
most gruesome death. The most gruesome.
You just straight up deep fried him in a volcano. Like,
no one had it as bad as him.
Of high cuisine. The only reason why it was kind of ironic is because the chef Tartaru was known for high cuisine, and he thought like deep fried crap, like
that's not it.
It's not where it's at, So then Monokuma gets a bright idea. Why don't I just go over to a volcano and kill you, and cook you slowly, and then maybe eat you for breakfast?
That's the scariest death to me, because he watched himself get lowered into a volcano.
Yeah.
You know how much trauma you have? The whole time you just know what's gonna happen.
It's just, I'd friggin' be like, okay, so when can I wake up from this dream? And say that.
I don't even know what I would do. Lowered to a volcano?
Bro, imagine.
Just imagine.
Bro, so I want to say something, but it's a spoiler for Drew. Since he hasn't watched the anime.
You go ahead. I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we all know that in the end, everyone turns out to live. The Drew6god cast.
And that was the best. That was the best.
Oh, that's why I loved it. Ibuki's alive. Like who never dies.
They live in the end.
Peko.
Oh yeah, Peko. Oh. And I'm not gonna. Who was her main like her OTP?
Her master.
Yeah. Fuyuhiko, right?
Yeah, Fuyu.
He had such great character development. He goes from someone you hate to like one of the best characters, which is something they're not really good at.
I didn't actually like him the whole entire time just because his accent and how he looked.
You didn't like? Well, I guess because I played. If you played the Japanese version or like watched it in Japanese, I don't think maybe you wouldn't have hated him as much.
Yeah, his Japanese voice is pretty good.
Yeah.
I would say.
Have you seen Makoto's Japanese voice? Like, it's not bad, but compared to the English voice, the English that have some depth. Japanese voice is kind of just.
I honestly prefer the dub over the sub in Danganronpa 1.
I prefer all of the dub for Danganronpa 1. Now, for the other ones,
Ultra Despergo's Japanese might be better.
I mean, yeah.
I've heard some of the Japanese and Ultra Despergo's and the dub. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
How do you categorize what you think is good in subbed and dubbed?
Well, there's
the Death and the Boys.
So there's Naruto dub, which is, you know, middle.
It's hella mid.
Yeah, middle. There's Trigger Happy Havoc dub, which is high tier. You know, big high tier dub. And then there is name the dub of literally any show that sounds good in Japanese, and it'll almost definitely sound terrible.
Bro, you know what's good in dub? Bakuno.
I haven't seen Bakuno.
No lie, Bakuno is so good. You know what? I'm so happy you've seen it. There's so many people that haven't seen it. It's pretty good.
Now back on topic.
I haven't seen it. I'm definitely trying to get it. Trying to get to see it.
You should watch it, but alright, let's get back to
I've seen some clips. I'm legit trying to watch it. Let's keep talking about the other.
The ending of Danganronpa 2, and you can also put the anime in this as well.
Alright, so the ending to DR2.
Despair.
Not the best one, but definitely not bad.
I mean, the ending to the second is kind of, isn't it the happiest out of all of them, where no one really dies?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah, because the ending of DR2 is the ending to.
I actually really like it. And also the anime ending is real nice. I mean,
it's basically the ending to UDG DR2 and DR3. Just literally.
DR3, you mean Trigger Happy Havoc or something. I'm not supposed to talk about that. Apex Legends.
Well, you can really say anything, even if it's out of order, because you're editing it. So you just put it in the correct order later.
Now, the anime was real nice, but the friggin' one part of it was so like what?
Some twist in future art, it actually confused me a lot.
It also despair. So much despair from that arc. Like, oh yeah, you get trapped there. Why don't I just kill off over you as well? Junko. Junko's bright idea. Why don't I kill you then? Even though technically it wasn't Junko, but it was pretty much Junko. Everything's Junko.
Like, dude, the twist of the robot girl, the girl that was in the wheelchair, being a robot when she was dead, that confused me. Because since when was she switched? When did they find her dead? When did she transfer there?
Also, one thing that's really funny after she blasted off in his face, like, no biggie. That was the funniest part ever. And, standard comedy. Now, I think we can probably switch over to DR3. Good.
Wait, V3 or anime?
DR3. The anime, nothing really to talk about except for Chiaki.
But before we switch to V3, what do you think of Munakata?
Huh? Of who? Oh, no, not him. So horrible. Should die.
Of who?
So there's this white hair dude that just wants to straight up kill Makoto in Future Arc for literally no reason than for true hope or some shit. Yeah, the plot, his plot was just straight up trash.
I think they kind of overdid the hope and despair. Like, I kind of wish they had like different motivations for things sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that's the point of the show, but like, you need more diverse themes than just that, where it gets kind of stale. Cause there was never a villain that popped up that you would think to yourself, like you could never relate to any of them. No villain is relatable.
Yeah, Yunko. I just want to do it for no reason, for
You're
despair.
You're like, no one would ever do that. Like,
yeah.
I got bored, so I wanted despair. What?
Just gonna lock up the last couple sane humans that I could find, and you know what? I'm just gonna put it on TV and just kill them all. Cause that's what people do.
And then it turns out I'm actually uploaded into a video game.
Ooh.
I don't know, but alright.
The third one. We're gonna get into V3.
Yeah, V3.
Okay, I can dump a whole lot of trash on this.
Alright, so V3 is a special case because everyone hates the whole game because of the ending.
The ending is complete dog crap.
Yeah, it's just straight up trash.
They said you like this franchise?
Nah, fam. Now you got.
Psych.
Said, you liked it? You still like this franchise after Despair Girls?
All right. You know what? That's it. It wasn't real. It was never real.
It was
Alright, man.
nothing.
Damn.
It was all just a TV show. Everyone, and they made 50
Yeah,
seasons.
bro. It's so trash. It's so fucking trash that I can't even be sarcastic about it.
I only got
It's
to
just
see
physically impossible for me to sarcastically say it's good. Impossible.
They have the worst characters out of the whole series. Like, I can't even. I haven't played the game in a while, and I can't remember most characters. Actually, I can't remember almost any character except like. No, I can't. There's no one that's that redeemable except for the assassin girl. But that was it.
Maki, Kaito, and Goten. Best character. Actually,
Kaede should have been developed. They should not have killed off the only girl main character.
They should not. Like that was.
She's not the only main character. That's a girl.
Well, I mean, the Despair Girls.
If you count the Despair Girls, yeah.
But I mean, in the main series.
Yeah.
Despair Girls is kind of runoff. Like.
It's technically canon.
Like,
someone of us for her this dog crap.
I get that they were trying to go for shock factor because no one thinks that the main character's gonna die at first, but they should have saved that till later on. Like, they should have let her character get developed.
Yeah, because I was interested in female protagonists.
Yeah, I think the reason that they killed her off so early is because they probably didn't know how to write a main character as a woman. Because I feel like writing a main character as a woman is like infinitely harder than a male female character. Because
male main characters are predictable.
Yeah, like, and it's like most of the time. Well, maybe not most of the time, but a lot of the times the head of character creations be men, and like they can't speak to an experience that they don't have.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like they still should have at least tried. Like maybe 2 chapters. Like
Yeah.
you had so many characters to just kill off, but you kill off like the main characters that were interesting. You kill off Kaede, and then who's the other guy that ends up being the ultimate survivor? Rentaro. 2 people who everyone looked at first and was like, oh, I'm interested in them. And you killed them off?
Yeah, Rentaro was an interesting case.
Like,
they definitely couldn't
they fumbled the bag.
Better.
Yeah, they fumbled the bag. Especially if he would have opened his own door. Just imagine the possibility they could have had with that.
Yeah.
It could have been good, maybe.
Chapters 4 and 5 were definitely really good.
The ones where the fake death or the switcheroo death, right? I remember it was
yeah.
I keep forgetting his name, Kaito. Oh, I know you love Kaito, but I hated Kaito. And
Kaito is in a way the Larry of V3.
I could understand why people like him because he's very charismatic, but the reason I don't like him is because to me I never felt like Kaito contributed to any trials. And it's like if in real life I had a Kaito there, I would be pissed off at him, right? Because we're all trying to live, and the best way for us to live is by trials. And you have one guy that's just like copying the homework of everyone else. I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
This is a group project. But he is very charismatic, so I understand.
I agree with that point, but that isn't enough for me to hate.
Yeah, I can understand that. Plus, he was the reason that the main character and Maki really like developed as characters. So I understand why people like him. But I cannot Kokichi. I don't see how anyone can justify him.
I hate
Alright, Kokichi is a
dog shit.
Even if he had a heart and he was doing everything because he knew it was fake from the beginning, that still makes him a dick. Because he didn't clue anyone in. And he sabotaged so many trials just to be a dick.
And then this one time he tried to team up with Suichi. I'm like, no, this guy's obviously gonna do something stupid. Like,
I don't know. In a way, I like Kokichi.
In what way?
Like his element and the part he plays in the trials sometimes were likable for me.
He was useful in the trials sometimes, but I mean, the guy was
and some of the roles he played in them.
I understand. Yes, he was one of the only people that were actually useful in the trial. Because if you think about it, oh my gosh, so many of the characters were stupid in the third game. In the third game and the anime, they were so dumb. Oh my gosh. Like most of the time, it was just Shuichi solving everything for everyone, and it's like, damn. If he died, the game is over. Like, if he died, everyone dies because he's the only one that knows what he's doing.
I mean, actually, to be honest, if one of the main characters died, like Kaede, she could have carried the whole entire thing.
But I'm saying since she was already dead, I don't think anyone else could have helped.
She died, so Suichi died. If Suichi died, they'd make another main character, and the other main character would all carry because he's the main character.
Yeah, but let's think about who could have done it. It would have to be Kokichi, but at that point, he would just be an anti-hero. He wouldn't actually be trying to help.
It'd probably be Maki, actually.
But she wasn't that smart in the trials either.
Maki or Kaito.
Maki was never that smart in the trials either. She would just bring up a contradiction. That was her role. Yeah. Shuichi would say something that would get her thinking, and she'd be like, oh, is this possible? And then Shuichi would be like, oh, let me think about it. But Kaito never brought up any points. He would just, Shuichi, you got this, right?
Sometimes he did.
And all he ever talked about was how we gotta trust each other more, and we gotta believe in ourselves. I didn't hear any hard facts from the guy. And stupid ass Tsurugi. Don't know how the fuck they let her live that long. Even though, you know, obviously the reason she lived that long was because she was it.
She was the mastermind.
I should have just killed her. I would have killed her.
Yeah.
I stopped liking her on third trial.
I was just
I stopped
wondering.
liking her forever.
No one checked up on her in the bathroom, like in the first trial. Like I just let her go to the bathroom for like 15 minutes.
Bro, I sometimes potty for that long.
No, but I'm saying like no one checked in on her like that whole time.
Why would they check in on her? They didn't know.
Cause there was a kill. There was a kill. And she was like one of the last people to walk through the door.
No, but at that point, they still didn't know about that secret.
True. And if you think about it, Kaede should have never died. That pisses me off.
Yeah.
That was bullshit. Just
They
kill someone else.
They should have
Kill
just.
anyone else.
They should have just told us that Kaede did get the kill, just so that we don't feel that bad anymore. But it's like, now that we know she never actually killed anyone, it hurts like 3 times more. Like, so she didn't have to die.
She didn't have to die. She was just killed because of Danganronpa. If they make another,
but if she actually was the killer, then I would have much preferred if we could cheese the trial and just straight up fail, so you can finish it quickly. If she actually was it.
I'm just gonna take a copy of the game and I'm gonna shit on it.
I just wish that there was an option in the game where, where Monokuma asked, will anyone fess up to the first kill because they have full immunity? I wish that she just fessed up and then that's it. That way at least someone wins. Like, just an option, it's like the bad ending in the first game.
No,
just
but,
so you can see.
but if she did fess up, she wouldn't. If she fessed up, she would have escaped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just so I could see what an escape would have looked like.
Yeah, but again, that
that
was never her goal.
Yeah, I know it wasn't her goal, but I just wanted it to be an option. I just like in the first game, it was an option to kill Kyoko, but it's obviously not the main line.
Oh no, it was the bad end.
Yeah, it was a bad end. But
she played as the imposter.
I honestly thought they were gonna do that at some point. Make us the villain in one of the games. Oh, they did. The second game, we were the villain.
Wait, no, I mean like in an actual thing where we get to kill someone.
Oh yeah, we get a kill. I wish they let us get a kill, right? Like they let us plot out a kill.
Like the last trial, we kill someone and get away with it.
There should have been a game mode.
It would have been interesting. Definitely.
There should have been a game mode where we have to try to get away with the perfect kill. I don't know how they would have implemented it, but just imagine.
It's like school mode.
It like a type of game mode like the Ultimate Talent Preparation something. Because they had a lot of game modes in BT. And I feel like doing a murder would have been, could have definitely been a cool game mode for it.
Yeah, I feel like they should have done that, like plotting a murder, trying to find the perfect kill, or trying to make the perfect kill, but they didn't. They fumbled the bag.
I kind of just screwed with us in our brains.
That actually would have been fun.
Forever been corrupted.
So then, all right, let's talk about the ending. Like, how did we all said that it's stupid, but why do we think it's stupid?
I mean, come on. It's literally viewers.
I'm just the fact that the anime exists is what makes the really bad for me. In it of its own, it's bad, but it makes sense in a way. But with the anime existing and them making all that plot and story, I don't see why it was necessary to have first.
It wasn't. They
The
just
to
wanted.
have both. To have both.
Danganronpa ran out of ideas after doing the
The anime.
anime, so they decided that they were gonna do some shit, wholesome shit, and then make the next game a complete dump where they dump all their unoriginal ideas and not care about anyone's feelings or plot.
I don't know. I just felt like it was very unnecessary to get all this plot in very excruciating detail to break it down to it was all not real.
Yeah, it seems
This
like
is
a
this
cop
was
out.
an anime.
As Kokichi would say, it's a lie.
I just don't get why they did that. They fucked with the fans. It's a big slap in the face. Like, oh, you love these characters? Yeah, cool. Like, why would you do that?
Like
this character.
it would be another thing if they didn't have all that really in detail plot. But since they had that, it made the ending much worse.
Cause you spend all the time with all these characters, and you feel connected to them, and then for them to tell you like it doesn't matter, it's like you don't matter. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's what I said when I threw away the game. I mean, I didn't
Really fucking
Yeah, that third game or third anime, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. I think most.
No, it's canon. It's canon.
No, I mean I know it's canon,
Both
but
arcs.
it's not. It's canon, but it's not. Like it's canon, but we don't accept it.
Hey, I'd actually not accept the third game instead, because the third game was absolute dog shit.
Yeah, it was bad.
I don't know. The third game wasn't too bad. The ending was definitely trash, but that didn't make the ending dog shit.
Is that it? I think
Because before chapter 6, the game was pretty good.
That is pretty true.
That ending just made that section of the game completely trash.
True. I don't know. I personally didn't like the first couple chapters.
I'm voting the ending.
The only chapter that was really bad that is in chapter 6 was chapter 3.
I hated the first 2 chapters of the game. I hated everything about it. I hated
Chapter
that they killed
2,
Kaede.
Bro. Yeah, but if you think about it, chapter 1 and chapter 2 weren't too bad.
Chapter 1 for me, I hated everything about it. This is me personally. I was streaming it and I found it hard to stream. I found it hard to get up in the morning and tell myself, you know what, let's play this game. I couldn't do it. I hated all the characters. This was before Maki got developed. So really, there was no good characters. It was just Suichi, who was sad.
But it was chapter 2 that started that development, that Maki development.
It wasn't enough at the time. At the time, I was just sad. I guess I was just really sad that they killed off my homegirl like that.
I'd be kind of mad too. Kinda.
Yeah.
Only a little bit. I don't get really mad except for the one time they killed Nagito. I was mad. Like, you develop all the stupid character for everyone to hate on, and then you kill him off. And then it turns out the guy freaking killed himself. Like,
Nagito was the wildest one of every character, though. He had her hand. He had Juko's hand. What was up with that?
I actually wanted them to develop that.
Yeah, they should have added more on the backstory of the characters. Like, what was the nurse name? The ultimate nurse, whatever her name. What was her name?
Nikon.
Like, they spent all this time saying, like, when you find out the truth, then you'll understand. But it's like, yeah, we found out the truth, but we don't understand. We didn't find out why she was the way she was. Like, exactly what happened to her.
No, we did in the anime.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't like it.
The spare
Oh,
explains
that.
Okay.
The spare
So they didn't brainwash her?
explains all things.
So the brainwash wore off or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It explains how all the characters and all the main characters turn into ultimate despairs. It explains why Mikan is
Complete
really
character.
complete dog shit in chapter 3.
Damn.
It explains a lot of plot
Everything
that
is
they
explained.
that they started in the R2.
They also explaining, so you better watch out for that.
Oh snap! No, they didn't explain it to me, did they? No way.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Explaining.
Crazy. I don't know. I just don't. What's most upsetting about the third anime and the third game. It's just like if you didn't want to make any more content for the series, like they kind of closed the book on the series, right? Like they can't make anything new from it because they said it's all fake. If they would have just left it open ending, like edited on the second anime or game 2, then they would still have some room to play with if they ever wanted to get back to it.
Well, they probably could just say that DRV3 wasn't canon.
They could, I guess they could say that, but
It's like what Star Wars did to all the comics, or to all the books, even though the books were obviously canon.
at the time, right? You could do that, but it's cheap. That's a cheap way to go.
It is.
But they could make an alternate reality, which I did when I made my book that I haven't actually done anything with. It's just written on a Google Doc.
Respect it though. You still got something. You guys can start.
Alright.
Okay. Anyways, guys, that was it for this episode. We'll see you later, and make sure to catch the blooper video.
Of course.
And
Possible.
Hit the bell.
hit the bell.
Of
Yeah.
course.
We're gonna have a profile picture. Finally, I'm gonna go do it after this.
Hit it. Hit the like so Sam can finally add a profile picture.
Yes.
And bye.
Peace.
Alright.